Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's your girl Tori and they coming at you one time for the one time with yet another video. And today I'm gonna be talking about positive affirmations. Now, positive affirmations are so powerful, and I believe they are slept on because they can take your goal setting and your manifestations to a new level. Whatever it is you want to do, like if you combine that with positive affirmations and just planning, then you will go far. Now, what is a positive affirmation? Now, it can be like a statement that you say to yourself. Now, me, I say my positive affirmations in the mirror because, for one, I believe mirrors are portals, and then the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? So if you go and you say a I am statement, like I am a queen, I am a businesswoman, in the mirror and look yourself in the eyes, it's like you're telling yourself to your soul, like, I'm a businesswoman. And that's speaking to you. Because when you say an I am statement, it speaks to your brain on a subconscious level. Like, you start to associate yourself with whatever statement you're saying. And then you look in yourself in the soul. So it's like you speaking to yourself on a deeper level. But that's what makes it so powerful. So like when you keep telling yourself these things, like let's say you want to start a business, you say I'm a businesswoman, I am financially independent, that starts to, like, your brain starts to make associations with that statement and that will start to influence your actions or what you're doing and push you closer towards your goal. And then when you make certain affirmation statements, it puts you on a certain frequency. And they say, like, the law of attraction, what you put out, you will get back, right? So like me, when I say affirmations, I'll do I will, I am, I love, and I can, right? So I could be like, I can make $100,000 a year. I will be an LLC. I am a businesswoman. I love working on my business. And the reason I do so many is because there's different aspects of when it comes to you reaching a goal. Like, let's say you want to start reading, you want to start learning more about your history, right? Let's say you want to be spiritual. So you might not like reading. So you might be like, I love reading about Egypt and Kemet. I love learning about Africa. I will read a book a week. I can learn about my history and my culture, and just I am connected to my higher self. And you just continue to make your affirmations line up with your goal. Like, the way that I do it, it's like I will meditate in the morning, and then I will say my positive affirmations, and then I'll look at my vision board. Well, I need to make a new one. And the reason I do it like that is because, like, meditation in conjunction with affirmations is kind of like one of the most powerful things you could do. And the reason I say that is like meditation is basically like a form of self-hypnosis. And I know that because it's kind of like, I kind of assumed it, and then I read a book about self-hypnosis. I was like, yeah, pretty much. Because when you meditate, it's kind of like you can activate different phases of like your brain frequency rise, right? So when you meditate, it's like, especially if you meditate on a statement or information, it's kind of like you train your brain, right? You retrain your brain or whatever. For example, I had a book on self-hypnosis, and there was a bunch of little exercises you could do, and then I actually hypnotized myself into making my hands stuck together like this, and it worked. I was really surprised, and I tried to move it, and it would not open, and I had to like read and just unhypnotize myself to make it open. I wish I still had the book. I don't have the book anymore, but if I ever find it, I'll put it in the description. But that's powerful to me, because if you can change the way you think, you can change the way you behave and respond in the world. Like they say, if you want to control a person, if you could control the way a person thinks about the world, then you have control of that person, because now you can control how they act and maneuver within the world. And that's kind of what they do to us on a large scale, because it's a lot of melanated people moving around in a box. And by a box, I mean like their perception is blocking them from opportunities and new ways of thinking, and therefore different results from what they're already getting. But anywho, back to the positive affirmations, right? So when you couple basically like the self-hypnosis, the meditation with the positive affirmations, it's kind of like you already got 2 layers of reprogramming your brain. And then if you make a vision board and you have imagery to look at, like you look at that every morning, you meditate on it, and you say your positive affirmation, you're further ingraining it in your mind for you to keep on going towards your goal. Like me, when I was going vegan, I said, okay, I'm gonna do everything I can to help myself be vegan. Because me, I only ate meat and rice. I didn't eat vegetables. I don't like greens. I did not eat salad. There were a lot of vegetables that I do not eat. The only thing I eat is corn off the cob. I don't like potatoes. I know I sound real picky. Like, and then I'm Southern. Like, I'm from Louisiana. You know, I love seafood and etouffee. That's what I was cooking, etouffee and shoot, seafood spaghetti. And that's how I like to eat. And I like to eat meat. You know, so I was like, I gotta figure out a way to make this work, because when I first was going spiritual, I was like, oh, I gotta be vegan. So my first like 2 weeks of being vegan was ridiculous. I was eating like peaches and apples. I was like, I'm withering away. That's literally all I was eating. I was basically on a fruit diet. But what I did was I watched nothing but like vegan videos on YouTube. I was watching Ghetto Vegans. I was watching Rachel Amma. I was watching Sean with Plants, watching them make all these good, you know, delicious looking meals. And I watched those, and then it made me, you know, more, it just spoke to my brain. And then I would start to, you know, like associate that with good. I was like, okay, this is what I want to eat. Because I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I want some of that. It looked real good. But I was doing that. I was reading books on veganism, you know, and I didn't do the affirmations and whatnot. But if I would have, I probably would have tried more stuff, you know, earlier. Like now I eat a lot of stuff. Like I'll eat a salad now. You know, at first, nah, no salad. I remember my friends went vegan, and I was like, I ain't eating that rabbit food. And that's before, like, they wasn't going vegan for no spiritual stuff. They was just going vegan to go vegan. And I was like, I ain't eating that rabbit food. Shoot, what I look like? Like, I really, that's legit what I told them. And now I'm the only one that's vegan. They ain't even on that no more. But, you know, like, them positive affirmations will get you to where you need to go, and they're very empowering. Like, it's one thing to have someone else tell you that you are doing well, or that you are doing great, or that you're in a, you know, a positive place, right? Yeah, it's good and it's always gonna feel good, but when you tell it to yourself, you really truly do start to believe it. So like, if you keep on like telling yourself these things in the mirror in the morning, like, I can do this. I am a queen. I am a goddess. I'm connected to my higher self. I'm learning about myself. I love learning about my history. I love righteousness. I love, you know, whatever it is you love. Like, I love to meditate. You can even do positive affirmations to meditate, because for some people it's very hard for them to get into meditating. I remember the first time me meditating, it was like barely 5 minutes. I was like, I'm not getting nothing, you know. And then I just kept at it. And then, you know, now I can meditate longer. So, you know, like, you just keep going, you know, you keep on going. But the positive affirmations will take you so far. Don't sleep on them, you know. Like, don't sleep on them, because you will see a difference in your life. Like, when you say positive affirmation, you start to believe it yourself. And there's something called the chameleon effect. So the chameleon effect is basically when you believe something, that you start to see it manifest itself within your reality. So you could believe that you a businesswoman, right? And because you've been telling yourself that, and your brain will start influencing you to do things to make you a businesswoman. Like whatever your brain knows businesswomen do, like maybe businesswomen reach out to people to get new clients. So maybe you're more apt to reaching out to people. You have more, you want to like more so reach out. Like maybe normally you don't feel like talking to people. Now you have the energy that you need to talk to people, to reach out and be like, hey, this is my business. This is what I have to offer y'all. Are y'all interested in being one of my clients? And maybe you'll get more clients and then your business is booming now. So that's what I pretty much got to say about positive affirmations. Don't sleep on them. I say try it out, make a vision board, do some meditations, and combine that with positive affirmations, and just put that with your goal, and you will see a difference in your life. And you're gonna be surprised. You will be pleasantly surprised how quick you can see a difference when you do something as simple as just looking in the mirror and being like, hey, I'm beautiful. I'm a beautiful woman. Like, it's that simple. And then for the men, if you watching, you just sit in that mirror and you just be like, I'm a king. You know, shoot, you be like, I'm a king, I'm a queen, I'm a goddess, I'm a god. You know, cause you know we got God within us, and just see the difference. But anywho, that's all I got for y'all today. It's been real. It's your girl Tori Renee. I came at y'all one time for the one time, and I'll see y'all later.